And we are live. Hello and welcome to the Anarchimedes Show. This is episode 196, I believe. Let's double check here. Yes, 196. This is episode 196. We are coming up on 200 episodes. And it is December 23rd, 2025 at 9:32 a.m. in the morning, here in the land of the burning sun. We are getting back to Syberia II. This is part 2 of our Syberia II playthrough. We were making good progress, I remember, in the first part of this playthrough. And then we got to the point where we were in the monastery. We were trying to get Hans's help, someone to help Hans. And I don't know where to go after that. We'll see what happens. We might get stuck and be wandering around for a little bit. We'll see. But as always, if you like this kind of content, if you like playthroughs, if you like just being a body double, a parallel play, we can do that too. Remember to hit there's that thumbs up button, and to subscribe. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. We are not monetized. We are not sponsored. We do not have a Patreon page. We do this for the fun of it, and we do it for the likes and the subs. So either of those is greatly appreciated. Without too much further ado, one-man operation using the royal we here. Oh, don't forget Scully. I got the dragons going. Let's just take care of Scully here. Oh, look at that. We're lighting the mic on fire. Okay. I'm grabbing our headset here and switching over to the main screen where we will launch Syberia II. Syberia II. Let's see, where are we at? The most recent one would be this one. 1116. We have the 1006. Yeah, this is what we want. Alright, time to figure out where we are going. Let's go this way. Oh, what's inside here? The dog doesn't like us being inside here. Well, that's kind of a little... Oh.
Hello, Father.
Hello, my child.
You really can't do anything for Hans?
His destiny is not in mortal hands. We must pray, dear girl. Pray for his redemption.
But Hans has no reason to repent.
His fever-driven outpourings are not those of a holy man. Oh, far from it.
What about the missions?
We absolutely must continue our journey. We must.
Don't even think about it, child. Mr. Vorarlberg is in no fit state.
Hans Vorarlberg is going to see his dream come true. You hear me?
Wretched
do it.
girl.
Oh.
His dreams are almost at an end, and there is nothing you can do.
Okay, well, let's...
Please take care of Hans, Father, please.
Torment yourself no longer, my girl. I will tend to the poor soul.
Okay, let's try reading Hans
Hans
one more time.
Vorarlberg is not a sinner.
The pagan fantasies with which he sullies the air in his delirium are those of a heretic. Pray, female, pray to save your friend from the sizzling fires of hell.
You're a total crackpot. You're a fanatic. I will talk to Hans, you hear?
We can still keep talking about Hans, so let's keep
I talked
talking
to
about
Hans.
Yes.
He seems better.
It is but an illusion, my girl. His mortality is teetering on the brink. I know about these things.
He told me about a monk who could help him.
And what monk might that be, Miss Walker?
A monk who has spent long years with the Yukols, that mysterious tribe from the far north.
Your friend is clearly very sick,
Very
my poor
sick.
child.
Alright, so let's ask about the yokel.
Hans often told me
yokels.
about the mysterious people of the far north, the Yukols.
The yokels.
They are degenerate heathen savages that worship idols and false gods and resist the redemption of the Lord.
Hans lived among them for a long time. They're like a second family to him.
Please, dear girl, do not let yourself succumb to the quaint temptations of those pagans. Their only ambition is to wallow in their so-called primitive paradise, and all its lechery and bestiality. Remember that those who live far from God doom themselves to eternal chastisement.
Alright, let's ask about Brother Alexei then.
Father, do you know a man named Alexei Tukianov?
He was a heretic and charlatan. He is not worth the breath, my girl.
It seems Hans Vorarlberg considers him highly.
Your friend must have lost his marbles.
But could I just meet the man anyway?
No. Alexei Tukianov has left us. A long time ago, Miss Walker.
Alright, we can still ask about it, so we're going to keep on prying.
Excuse my insistence, Father, but where might I be able to find Alexei Tukianov? It's very important.
Alexei Tukianov is dead, my girl. May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace!
Okay, I think I've heard all I need. I'm off.
Go, my child. But weigh the consequences of your actions well.
Alright, we talked to the priest. He told us Alexei's dead. What's over here that we can look at? Oh, okay.
This is really amazing work all the same.
We can do something there. The brush. What are we doing? Oh, okay.
Some kind of symbol.
Nope, that's not gonna do anything. Nope.
Some kind of symbol.
Alright, so we have a symbol. And let's go over and check out this one.
Whiling away those celibate hours. This is really amazing work all the same.
But we can't brush this one off. Okay. Nothing to look out here. Oh wait, over here we can look. What's in here? Oh.
Nothing I can do. It's locked.
I have a small key that will not work there. Okay, can't get in there, it's locked. Let's go back this way.
This casket gives me the creeps. What on earth is that?
No, we can't light on fire.
What on earth is that?
I think we need to do something with that. That looks like Alexi's grave. I do not remember what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. There's the cross on the floor there, and I think we have to light the candles in a particular order around the... Okay. Okay. Continuing on. Nothing to do there. Nothing to do over here. I'm pretty sure I need to light these candles according to the pattern of the on the paint underneath the painting that we revealed. I just can't remember how to light them. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay. The pattern, as I recall, let's pull this one down. That lights that. Okay. Let's do this one. And this one. Then this one. This one. And this one. And 3 across the bottom. Unless I've got this backwards. Don't tell me I've got them backwards and I have to redo them all back a different way. We'll get there eventually. It's just taking some time. If there's one thing you need for point-and-click adventures, it's patience. Last one. Let's try this. Now, if I don't have this, I need to go back and look at the pattern. Okay, they all went back to the... Let's try it again. Or let's go back and look at the pattern. Let's not waste time, too much time. Let's go back and look at the pattern. Okay, so we have a light at the top. Skip 2 and then 2, skip 2 and then 2. Okay, I was doing it a little bit, I wasn't getting it quite right. Okay, so we light this one. And we skip 2, we light this one. And this one. This one. And this one. Wow. Aha. There's the train. There's the town. Notice that it has half full, new. Oh, I got it to do something. back. We need to probably do something more. I just don't know what. Okay, we have an even tighter beam now. Or no beam. Okay, that closed it. Seems to me like that's got to be it. Unless... No. We got a spotlight right here. Why? What is the purpose?
No point doing that.
Okay, we won't be doing that. Nothing to do with the bucket.
Hans?
Hmm?
No, can't talk to Hans. They have him in this nice cold room.
Whiling away those celibate hours. This casket gives me the creeps. What on earth is that? What on earth is that? What on earth is that? Whiling away those celibate hours. This is really amazing work all the same. whiling away those celibate hours.
Okay, I figured that one
Some
out.
kind of symbol. Hello, Father.
Hello, my child.
I don't think Hans is delusional when he tells me that this mysterious monk can help him. He's very lucid.
Please, dear girl, lend no credence to the rantings of a dying sinner. It is clear the man is inventing nonsense tales in the vain hope of remission.
Sinner!
I don't care who the Yukos are or what they worship, but I believe I can help Hans to reach his dream. That's all that counts for me.
I pray to the Lord that hell-fed tribe have been wiped out. In our land, alcohol and the pox are the tools the Almighty wields to purge himself of his anger and rid us of the depraved.
Okay, I think I've heard all I need. I'm off.
Go, my child. But weigh the consequences of your actions well.
Okay, can I talk to him some more?
Hello, Father.
Hello, my child.
Nope. This is locked.
There's nothing can be done.
What's in here? Aha! The hedge trimmers. And we prune the hedges of many small villages. Yeah, that's Alexi's grave, all right. Now we know about that. Sanctus Libri Ascendo Mis and Scientia. Anything else we can do at Alexi's grave here? No. Oh, we can gather up those. Herbs and brambles. Hey. See, we might need those to cure Hans.
This casket gives me the creeps.
only thing to do is look at this. Closes it. I'm pretty sure that's what I want right there. can't do anything with the herbs and stuff that way. Okay. Yeah, let's put the herbs and brambles in there.
I need something else to activate it. I need something else to activate it. I need something else to activate it. Good evening, sir.
How rude.
I can't abandon Hans.
Okay, so we're not leaving the monastery. Hawaii. Nothing else there.
Okay, I've just got to find out how.
Nope. Small key's not gonna work.
Some kind of symbol. Hello, Father.
Hello, my child.
Nothing to do with him. I need something to put the medicine in. Nothing in here. I can try talking to Hans, but he's not
Hans?
responsive.
Father, Hans doesn't want to stay in the attic anymore. What happened? It's not his fault.
It's got to be in here. Or in the graveyard. Nothing to look at over here.
It's kind of steep. But with the sled, I could slide down the slope. It's kind of...
Okay.
This casket gives me the creeps. I fear the worst. This casket gives me the creeps.
I think we might have to make our escape that way. They have taken oaths of silence, vows of silence. Oh. Now we close it. Now we herbal candle. Alright, we made a candle. That's what we did. Now let's go burn this candle. Let's light one up. We gotta burn it down. Okay, we have our table.
I need something else to activate it.
Yeah, let's put the candle down.
I need something else to activate it. I need something else to activate it.
Okay, we have the box of matches.
Cheese and dry bread. Yummy. I need something else to activate it.
So you keep saying.
I need something else to activate it.
What am I missing? What am I missing?
Cheese and dry bread. Yummy.
I don't think in here I'm going to find anything I need, though.
This is really amazing work all the same.
No one to talk to. We can't leave the monastery. Need something else to activate the candle. Now we have a regular candle.
No point doing that.
We have matches, we have candles. Why can't we light this sucker? Light this candlestick.
I need something else to activate it.
Oh, come on.
I need something else to activate it. I need something else to activate it.
What else could we use? What else do we need? It's got to have something to do with that window that we opened that's letting the light in. Oh, I'm tired. I didn't sleep enough last night. That's okay. I'm stumped. I am a bit stumped. It won't let us light the candle.
Cheese and dry bread. Yummy.
Won't let me do anything with the box of matches on the table. It won't let me put the candles on the table.
I need something else to activate it. I need something else to activate it. I need something else to activate it.
Oh. Oh. He was a man of God and my friend. He lived away from the monastery for many years among the strange Yugal people and their stories of the great mammoths of old that were divine to them. I am no wise monk, far from it, but I have prayed to God long enough to understand that he takes many different forms in the imaginations of men. This might help you. The key is in the light of the mammoth's eye. Haha. So, let's go back. We need the key. We have our stained glass mammoth. We have our light source. let's see if we can open this thing up. Nope, that wasn't right. It's part way, not quite where we want to be yet. There we go, and there's the mammoth's eye right there. Aha! Secret, secret. Looks like Alexei Turkinov. Notes and sketches from the frozen north. Oh, let's go through that. We'll go ahead and read this. April 15th, 1947. I loaded my bags and provisions onto a sled pulled by several sturdy, healthy beasts and left the Romansburg monastery, heading northwards in search of mysterious people inhabiting the vast desolate wastes of the Siberian tundra. My superiors have conferred on me the mission of evangelizing these pagan tribes from their heathen shamanic beliefs. I traveled under an assumed identity, that of a lowly trapper. I had to be wary of the agents of the state and of the military, for whom any religious activity is suspect. They, for their part, traveled the length and breadth of eastern Siberia, trying to convince the villagers of the debatable benefits of collectivism. It took me several weeks to accustom myself to the unfamiliar harness. I found no dogs in Romansburg and had to make do with yukis purchased from a hunter. The yuki is related to both seals and dogs. In the wild, the yuki live on riverbanks. It is an easy capture for the trapper, as its gluttony is well documented. In winter, it gorges itself on orange salmon, the prey that it often has to share in the wild with the fierce Siberian bear, another creature very partial to the fish. The yuki. Once tamed, the yuki is an affectionate but whimsical animal. It resists all forms of discipline training, and only if there are no dogs available is it useful to pull sleds. Certain Arctic peoples, however, seem to have a better mastered the secret of their domestication, and the yuki is centered in their daily activities. Of all the people who inhabit the god-forsaken regions, I find the Yukuls the most fascinating. Perhaps that's why I headed for those regions where I was most likely to encounter them. A Yukul religious mass representing the soul messenger who guides the dying to the other world. The Yukuls are fearful of him. Looks like Oscar. The journey was long and dangerous. It wasn't until October 27th, 1947, that for the first time I made contact with the Yukels. I've spent long months living among them. I have come to know them and understand them for who they are. I soon abandoned any notion of converting them. I applied myself instead to the study of their moves and customs. So little is known about the Yukels, less than is known about any inhabitant of the frozen north. Today they live far, far away from the furthermost tip of the Siberian tundra. Because of their remoteness and their inhospitable climate, the Yukels have remained small in number, overlooked by the scientific community and the Soviet governmental machine. The only documents available before my departure were several drawings, notes, and photographs taken 100 years ago by a Russian explorer, Marie Bodrinov. It is to her we owe that what little is of the Yukel people and its culture. The Yukels hark back to the last ice age. Curiously, traces of their presence have been found in Western Europe, more precisely in the heart of the French Alps, in the prehistoric caves of Vallée de l'Aisne. This suggests that over centuries they undertook a long migration towards the extreme north of the globe. The sacred harfang. This bird is often inseparable from the Yukel shaman. It seems to be considered in turns as his friend, representative, and even his incarnation. Lemmings congregate on the open plains of Siberia. They feed on grains and small fruit that they store in their holes to face the scarcity of the winter months ahead. Lemmings dig deep tunnels in their ice to escape their predators. They hunt the hunters they most fear are the harfangs, who seem to find lemmings something of a delicacy. On several occasions during my journey, I encountered traces of Yukel society far to the west of the areas we know today. Along forest trails, I discovered small piles of carefully piled stones, altars on which Yukel hunters made ritual offerings to one of their pagan gods. We now know the reason for the Yukels' long migration. Their domestic economy was, it seems, directly linked to the mammoth. They used the mammoth for both transport and as beasts of burden, for meat, skin, fat, and ivory. It is beyond doubt that we are dealing with a genuine case of symbiosis between man and animal. Mammoths were forced north by changing climate conditions, and the Yukels followed. Some prehistoric cave drawings identify as being Yukel origin have led scientific community conjecture that at one time the Yukels realized that the incredible achievement of domesticating mammoths. They are, to our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to have represented a man astride a mammoth. Ooh, a lot of reading. Yukel life was thus intimately linked to that of the pachyderms. They used their hides for clothing and to build roofs, walls, and houses. They used their tusks to construct the framework for their dwellings and for weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago has no immediate impact on the Yukel way of life. It seems that they were able to retain the strong link that tied them to the mammoths throughout millennia. As incredible as it might seem, Yukels still feed on mammoth meat today and use mammoth hide for clothing and to roof their dwellings. Their craftsmanship of mammoth ivory is altogether remarkable. It appears that Yukels have managed to retain their ancestral habits by using over the years the many frozen mammoth bodies that are perfectly preserved in the frozen Siberian wastes. They are said to have lived off this enormous pantry for more than 30 centuries. To do this, they have hollowed out a vast network of caves in the frozen ground. According to intrepid explorer Marie Bodrinov, Yukel civilization has now gone underground. Specialists in the paleontology department of the St. Petersburg have never credited Yukel myths and legends. However, the legends of the Siberian ice arc is typical of such folklore. It has been considered a fable told by shaman in the evening to ward off the boredom of the long Siberian winter months. The legend tells that somewhere on the lost island of the north, to the north of the tundra, there still exist live mammoths, relics of the long-gone ice age, a tiny population that has been preserved for more than 12 centuries under Yukel care. This island of pachyderms the island that pachyderms inhabit is called Syberia. To my notes, I add the tale of the legend of as Marie Bodrinov related it in her memoirs. It agrees on all points with statements from Yukels. I had the fortune to meet. Although this story constitutes no proof of the existence of the island of Syberia, it forms a tantalizing hypothesis. Bluegrass, fossilized plant life. When fall arrives, the odor of its flowers is so strong it is known to awaken Hiberian yuki, scarlet bramble, and Furnus rubus. Scarlet bramble. Mixed with walrus blubber or tallow, the scarlet bramble is frequently used in Yukul medicine. Its fumes, released by burning it, have considerable healing properties. The shamans recount that the plant only grows on the tomb of one whose soul is at peace. At the end of the last ice age, the legend of Syberia. At the end of the last ice age, there were huge climate changes. Much of the land was flooded by water. The sudden environmental variation put the existence of a number of animal species in danger, including the mammoths that inhabited the lands of the Siberian North at that time. The Yukuls, a partially advanced people for the age, set about the constructing of an enormous ark like that of Noah, with the objective of preserving the mammoths, objects of religious devotion, from extinction. The enormous craft was entirely constructed of mammoth tusks and was loaded with a small herd of beasts and huge quantities of fur. The fate of the ship was entrusted to several particularly courageous members of the Yukul clan. Their mission was to lead the animals toward the more welcoming climes. Once such lands were discovered, it was agreed that they would unload the animals and then come back to spread the tidings of their good fortune. It wasn't until 10 years later that the ark returned to its starting place. The Yukuls who had remained on the continent were surprised to find the ship empty, but for the perfectly preserved bodies of several mammoths in the ice that pack the bottom of the ship. They took this mysterious offering as a sign from the gods and ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. A week later, carried along by ocean currents, the ark set sail again. Once more, it returned 10 years later with more frozen mammoths on board. The phenomenon continued for millennia. Every 10 years, the ark would reappear, each time filled with immaculately preserved mammoths. The Yukuls interpret this phenomenon as an act of benevolence on part of the souls of their congeners who had died during the ark's first journey in some infernal maritime cataclysm. They made a religion of the ark with its own rites and customs that was marked by the prehistoric disappearance of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. The periodic appearance of the phantom ship. For centuries, nothing seemed to affect the ark's mysterious roundabout. On one day, however, the ark returned earlier than expected and empty. This was 100 years ago. The poor Yukuls fell into deep despair. Everything they had believed in and had been the foundation of their culture since the dawn of time lost meaning. Most vigilant tried hard to maintain hope, especially because of the ark still continued its peregrinations into the unknown, borne away on the seasonal ocean tide. But one morning the ark refused to set sail. Many Yukuls then left the village forever, trailing their despair across the tundra. Sometimes they can be encountered in the smoke-filled drinking holes of the last outposts of civilization. These poor, sodden souls drown their befuddled minds in alcohol, recounting their unlikely mammoth tales to fellow alcoholics. When the explorer Bodranov arrived among the Yukuls, she knew the presence of what was once a ship. Only the Yukuls could perceive the mythical craft of their legend beneath the layers of ice that had accumulated over the centuries. She put forward the hypothesis that the accumulated ice had eventually doubled the volume of the ark and rendered it incapable of negotiating the dangers posed by the floating ice in the Arctic flow. Alexei Turkanov can confirm that the observations of this audacious adventure are true. The ark that leads to the Isle of Siberia is indeed real, and even if I had not found the formal proof, I am convinced that the isle's existence and that remnants of the mammoth population may still live there today. Alexei Turkanov. Alright, so we got the book. What else can we grab here? What else? Said the key was in here, but I see no key. Oh, Yukul relic. Is that it? Is that all we got? That seems to be it. All we can do in here. Oh, that's what we need to do. That's what we needed to activate it. The Euclid relic. Let's light this candle. It's a Euclid relic candle holder. The mammoths are going around. Oh, it's all fumey in here. You're an old man. Just take it easy.
Enough smoke for one day. How's it going?
Kate, okay. Yes. What am I doing here?
It's a long story.
Are we going yet?
Can you walk?
I'd like to, but...
Don't move, Hans. I'm going to find a way to get us out of here. Enough smoke for one day.
Alright. Finding a way to get out of here. Well, we can go down the...
Casket gives me the creeps. It's kind of steep. But with the sled, I could slide down the slope.
Use Casca as a sled, Kate. Still have no key to get in there.
Nothing I can do. It's locked.
Well, let's talk to the head dude and see what he has to say. Oh, we can go back here. Ah. Yoink. An ornate key. Alright, now we have the ornate key. Let's go unlock that door. thing that we can pull. Oh, yeah, let's pull it. I think it's the bell tower. We're gonna call them to dinner for mealtime or for prayer or something. Yeah. Now let's get out of here. Where'd all the monks go? Alright, Hans, let's get out of here.
How's it going?
Kate, okay, yes. What am I doing here?
It's a long story.
Are we going yet?
Can you walk?
I'd like to, but...
Don't move, Hans. I'm going to find a way to get us out of here.
Okay, let's go back to the... Now that the one monk left graveyard. Dump the body out first, Kate.
It's kind of steep. But with the sled, I could slide down the slope.
Okay. So are we ready? We need Hans. Let's go get Hans. All right, let's go.
What, Kate Walker?
Let's go.
Yes, Kate Walker. We must be quick.
Come on, Hans. Quick. Watch out.
No! Do not go! No! You must stay!
Oh, get out of there.
Stop them!
Lucky that old man survived that, I think. Maybe, maybe not.
That was some ride, huh, Hans?
Yes, it was real fun, Kate Walker. Really.
Alright, so now we're ready to leave, right?
Hans?
Okay, let's talk about the monastery.
I hope this old patriarch has finally understood.
The patriarch has a very closed mind.
To put it mildly, the guy's a fanatic. Are you okay, Hans?
It's going to be fine, Kate. I'm just a little weary.
Hans, do you think we can carry on with our journey?
There's just a spot of work I haven't finished. You'll have to help me, Kate.
Of course. What can I do for you? Tell me.
I have repaired the clockwork heart for the horses, but I'm too tired, too weak. Can you go to the cabaret and fit it instead of me, Kate?
It's all right. I'll go. Don't worry. Get some rest.
All right, we have the mechanical heart. Hans, you're making a mess of the train. There's Malta. I'm going to go to Circos, though.
Right, now jump! Jump! Right, now jump! Jump!
Nope.
Right, now jump! Jump! Dang! Get out of my sight before I stuff you in the oven, you dumb goop!
Roasted Yuki.
Hi, Mr. Circos.
Ah, how do, Miss Walker?
Mr. Circos, I wanted to thank you for your hospitality. Soon we'll be leaving Romansburg.
It's a mighty shame, Miss Walker. You're going to miss my mechanical stallions riding up. Shows start as soon as I get those wind-up nags to buck.
I'll catch it some other time. So those horses don't work?
I asked Mr. Vorarlberg to have a look at them, but then he had that horrible fit like you saw. Fever, delirium, stopped him finishing the job. Maybe you know a thing or two about tinkering, Miss Walker?
Well, I'm not Hans Vorarlberg, but I can always try. Your wind-up horses have got a problem. There's an important part missing. But I'm going to try to install it if you don't mind, Mr. Circos.
Ah, you are? You're going to save my life, Miss Walker.
I think I can fix your horses, Mr. Circos.
Please be my guest, Miss Walker. Grateful wouldn't be the word.
Mr. Circos, Hans asked me to come to help you repair your fairground horses.
Oh, that's great news. I'm mighty grateful, Miss Walker.
Okay, now about the...
When I came in, it looked like you were really angry with that strange, dog thing.
Dog? If only it were. That's a Yuki, Miss Walker. You call Eskimos domesticated them. You call makes Yuki. Get it?
A Yuki?
Now, don't be fooled by appearances, ma'am. What might look like a dog ain't necessarily dog. It's a kind of cross seal and bear, with a big dose of pig, too, especially the appetite.
And you want to teach it a few circus tricks?
Believe me, Miss Walker, I have tried. Yes, I have. But strive as he might, civilized man will never squeeze anything resembling brains from this bag of swill. The animal just don't want to be tamed. Only thing it thinks of is its belly.
I've got to go, Mr. Sirkos.
Godspeed, Miss Walker.
All right, let's fix those horses. Now, to remember where these things go, because they can go in all sorts of different configurations. Well, that's no good. This isn't right either. One, two, three, four. Let's see, do I have anything? No, nothing. No, that's not doing it. What happens if we only... Okay, we have to have them all hooked up in order for it to work. Nothing. Oh, that was even worse. go faster. Let's crank these suckers up. Okay. Okay, we're missing the last one. We got it! We got it! Finally. The train left without Kate. Well, we're stuck. We're only not totally stuck. There is something we are supposed to do here. We have a cart, a rail car that needs to be powered by a Yuki.
That's all I needed. This dumb machine's packed it in.
All right. We'll play for a little bit more. We've been at it about 2 hours now. All right, let's go downstairs. I think we need to talk to Malka. Or Circos. Let's talk to Malka. She's over here.
Did you see that, Malka? The train left without me.
Do you think your friend has abandoned you?
Yes.
No.
No.
I think somebody made him leave. And that cart is all broken. It won't work anymore.
Maybe you'll need something to pull it.
The wheel on the back won't work either.
I see you haven't managed to move the cart yet.
Not an inch. Its traction wheel is busted.
If Circus's dog could do tricks, you could get it to run around the wheel like a tundra lemming.
Of
There we
course,
go.
Malka. What a good idea. A
Great
great idea. Now, where's that animal?
I think I've seen it hiding at the Berghoff brothers' place.
Oh no, the Berghoff brothers. Oh, we get a phone call.
Hello?
This is Oscar, Kate Walker.
Oscar, but where on earth are you? Is everything okay?
These gentlemen told me you no longer wanted to end our journey here, that you want to return to America, that the train was quite capable of starting. Oh, Kate Walker, I fear I have committed an unpardonable error.
Is Hans with you?
Yes, Ivan and Igor have confined Mr. Vorarlberg to his chambers.
Oh,
Ivan and Igor? Are you saying they've sent the train
Berghoff
rolling
brothers.
again?
I fear something dishonest is afoot, Kate Walker.
Dishonest? This is a daylight robbery. Those men have bagged the train and kidnapped the both of you.
I'm experiencing a sensation of uneasiness, Kate Walker.
You've
So am
nothing to
I.
fear, Oscar. I'm coming to find you. Tell me where the train is headed.
Straight ahead. We haven't crossed a single junction. I will hold our speed to a minimum. I believe I can slow them down. Maybe even... Me? No, not at all. I was talking to myself. Why, yes,
Oscar? Oscar?
Nope. Now we got to catch Oscar. Okay, let's find out where we're hearing. Oh, there's the Yuki.
Well, he doesn't look too smart, but still, he's kind of cute. He's come back to where he's happiest. Whatever. This place is deserted.
Is there anything in here? Something on the table. Siberia's white gold. A diva departs from Arlsbad. Oh, look. Helena Romansky. Hey, we got paper. Anything else in here? No, no, no. Let's give him some fish candy. You like fish candy? Little
Well,
weird seal
You're the
bear.
only one here that likes these candies. So then, you're a Yuki. Now, let's see if you want to follow me.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's get out of Romansburg. The Yuki is following. Nope, the Yuki's about to run off the edge there.
Hey, Yuki, come back here.
Let go of the brake. There you go. Mighty End. Welcome to the show. You can hear me. Let the sound die down here a little bit. Santa's on life support. I'm not doing too bad. Getting ready for Christmas. Oh. Well, the mighty N, Mr. N, I am not doing too bad. Only working a day and a half this week. I work half day Christmas Eve, and then I work Saturday. Other than that, I'm off for Christmas, so I am happy. Fairly well set for Christmas. Hopefully you guys are set for the holidays, everyone who's watching. But yeah, just trying to get some streams out. I didn't hit any last week. I think days got away from me. But here we are now, and I think we've been streaming for a little over 2 hours. We'll explore just a little bit.
I won't be using the cart anymore.
Nope. We'll do a little exploring before we save the game and call it a day, I think. At least we got out of Romansburg. Where can we go? Where can we go? We can go this way. What's off over here?
Ha ha! Kate Walker! The ivory's ours. You blubbery belly hog. Don't come this way. Can't you see you're too heavy?
Okay, Kate, we gotta get across somehow. That takes us back. Oh, look, it's what's it called? One of those birds that we looked up in the book. Yeah, those guys. The Harfang. Nope, and there's a Euclid.
I have to melt this ice.
Not with that, I'm not. Get that fish. Yeah, some kind of a snowy owl. The boys in overalls and white coats. The other one's in. Yeah. Alright, come on. Somehow the bird is going to play a part in the story. I don't remember exactly how. Oh.
That dog does exactly as it pleases.
Okay, let's go up here.
Down, boy! You're scaring the poor beaver.
And the beaver could cut that tree and make a way across for us. Let's go this way. What is up here? More trees that have been cut down by the beavers. Oh, something to melt the ice.
Such a big forest and so little dry wood.
Alright, we have some dry wood. What's over here?
Hey, there's some kind of house at the bottom of the falls.
That's enough barking. Something like that. It's some kind of a snowy owl. Looks like a headwig. And I think I need to get the fish to attract the owl. So let's see if we got some dry wood. No.
I have to melt this ice.
Yeah, that's what I got the wood for. Put it, okay, there we go. Now, light that. Kate's making a lot of fire this game. Okay. Alright, we have a fish. An offering. The offering that they put on there. Okay, let's see. There's the owl. Can't put the fish back. No, okay, so we got the fish. What do we do with the fish? Kate's running around with a fish in her jacket. A semi-frozen fish. Maybe I need to get up here by the... Okay, stop your jumping around.
Hey, Yuki, come back here.
There you go. Yeah. You want that, don't you? There you go. Eat the fish over here.
That dog really needs a leash.
There we go. We have a bridge. The fish can... It's just to help the fish thaw out a little bit more. Plus, nothing says high class like the smell of fish de toilette eau de toilette. Alright, we made it across the water. Now where can we go?
.330. What the hell is he doing out there?
Not finding Kate,
Canton.
that's for sure.
Where have you been? I've got better things to do than wait for phone calls.
I'm in the boonies, Mr. Martin. But things are looking
Oh,
good.
in
I've
the-
got
in
good
your-
reason
his
to
village.
believe that Kate Walker is right here in this village, or at least in the immediate vicinity.
Find her, Canton. Bring her back. Whatever you have to do. But bring her back here, understand?
Your money's on me, Martin.
The Yuki. We found a good home for the fish. In the Yuki's belly. Oh, you can go right or left. Right or left. Let's go left. This will take us back towards that house on the river. That building on the river, I think. A broken bridge. That's not going to work for us.
That's too far. No way am I gonna jump that far.
Not with that attitude, you won't, Kate.
With a knot like that, I'll never untie it. I can't reach the branch.
I have nothing. Okay, so can't get the rope, can't get the branch, can't get there over there. Let's go back the other way then. Oh, there's the building. Oh, phone's ringing.
Hello?
Kate. Katie Munchkin, it's your mother.
I'm really surprised she's got
Mother.
service out here.
Oh, I've been worried to value, Munchkin. When are you going to stop this gallivanting?
Oh,
you
some
know
salmon.
your boss is looking everywhere for you.
I had some salmon
I'm not
last
coming
night.
home, Mom.
Katie, this isn't what you set out to do in life. You know that.
And I could really go.
Things
I could
change,
go
Mom.
for some more.
Things have changed.
Oh, my lord. Katie, have you gone completely mad?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
My God, Kate.
Bye, Mom.
Say goodbye to your old life, Kate. Yeah, some salmon. I'm probably just hungry and need to eat something. Wow, I don't remember a lot of this from the game. It's been so long since I played Syberia II. Alright, orange salmon, here we go. Other names, golden salmon. Salmo arusio. Appearance, young salmon. Habits, carnivore. It's fairly selective color of its prey. However, it prefers food remains green frogs. Fish found in the most oxygenated parts of certain Siberian waters. Characters combative and resistance. And fairly easy to catch and extremely tasty. Anything sounds bad when you say it like that. Yep. Oh, ooh. A nesting doll. Okay, we'll take that too. And the axe. Yeah, we'll have to take the hatchet. Now, granted, the salmon that I had, I've got frozen salmon fillets in the freezer, but the salmon I had last night was a pre-cooked smoked salmon. Just a small little piece, just some salmon and rice last night. Still, salmon. Let's see. Anything around here? You need to get out of the cold, Kate. Go out the back door. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, a fishing pole. Can we catch some salmon? Alright, Kate, fish. Fishing simulator. I love the new fishing simulator in Fortnite. That was the joke. Was it still smoking hot? No, it wasn't. I had to warm it up. Still not bad. I think I'm trying to cast this in a certain part of the river. It says, according to the book, it said that it was in the most oxygenated places of the river. Oh, here we go. We need the lure. That'll make a big difference. Let's read the book. Fishing in Animal Crossing. The fishing simulator in Animal Crossing. Yeah, you probably, in Animal Crossing, you'd probably have already caught that orange salmon that I'm trying to get. Let's see. Okay, because it likes the green frog, so we want a green lure. Probably this one. Yeah. Alright, we caught something, but that looks too small. Or, I guess maybe...
No! Bad dog! Bad Yuki!
The Yuki ate the fish. How am I supposed to keep the Yuki from eating the fish? Let's try again. See if Kate puts the fish down and lets the Yuki eat it again. Oh, we got something. That doesn't look like an orange salmon. A golden salmon. No, he's gonna eat it.
No! Bad dog! Bad Yuki!
Okay, we have to do something with the Yuki while we try and catch fish. Okay, kitchen. What have we got in the kitchen? Oh, fish tank. Someplace to put the fish. That will make a difference too. the question I tell my cat every day. Okay, let's see. Heading back out. Try fishing one more time. Don't take the Yuki with you. He's gonna eat the fish. We find an abandoned fishing lodge, but a pole there that still works pretty good. Now that's amazing.
Bet you couldn't wait to get your chops around that boy, huh?
Mmm. What are we gonna do with this fish? Green salmon. But don't we need an orange salmon? I think we need an orange salmon. Okay. Very cold waters. Prefers shaded areas downstream of waterfalls. I think I might need to get an orange one, not a green one. We'll do a little more exploring.
Now what? You got cold paws? You don't want to go outside? Look, just get in. Whoa!
Whoa! Okay. Okay. I forgot about that part of the game. We are stuck in the fishing lodge. Okay. Let's try again for some orange salmon.
No point doing that.
Oh, no point in it. Okay.
No point doing that.
Okay, we've already done our fishing. Right, I know. You're playing along this nice, peaceful point-and-click adventure, and then there's a bear. There's a bunch of tools out. Nothing else to do here. Got a bearskin rug here. Why are we afraid of bears? Nothing left up there to do. Okay. Go look out the window. Yep, there's bear out there. He doesn't want it because it's green salmon, it's not orange.
That's all I needed. This nitwit is a fussy eater.
Okay, let's go get some more salmon. Oh, look, sturgeon. Is that what's on the... No. Okay, I'm just curious now. Not quite, I don't know. Is that a sturgeon? Could be. Small one, maybe. Okay, let's see if we can get just a little bit more. We need to find catch an orange salmon. Shady spots under the waterfall. Fish over here. That doesn't look like an orange salmon either.
Bet you couldn't wait to get your chops around that boy, huh?
Oh, a violet salmon. The sturgeon is a pretty prehistoric looking fish. Keep thinking of, oh, that's the fish I'm thinking of, an arapaima. Okay, let's get rid of this violet salmon. That's a lot of good fish he's wasting.
Oh, that's all I needed. This nitwit is a fussy eater.
We need an orange salmon. It's supposed to be easy to catch. Alright. We'll consult the fishing guide one more time, I think. No, not gonna let me consult the guide? Oh! It says I have to fish first. We got some spots. We have a spot here we can fish. We can fish out here. And that's about it. I think it's gonna be in here though. Yes. Now we just play the game and back and forth, the fishing simulator, until we catch the orange salmon. That doesn't look orange either. If I got another violet or weird colored salmon.
Bet you couldn't wait to get your chops around that boy, huh?
Another violet salmon. Okay. Just feed the... Oh, wait. Can I feed the salmon to the Yuki? I can. Oh, I can. Haha, I don't have to keep going back to the bear. Doing it the chump way. Okay, consulting the book. The most auctioned parts of most Siberian waters. After 1 or 2 years in the river, the young adult gains a estuary and then the sea before eventually returning to fresh water. The fortunate salmon might repeat the several times, but cases may predator. Combatant resistant prefers shaded areas downstream of waterfalls. The green tree frogs. Unless I'm using the wrong lure. I think I've got the right lure. Or will he spend most of the day fishing and not catch anything worthwhile? That is the question. Because the only other one would be this one, but I don't think that's the green tree frog. This looks more like a green tree frog to me. We've tried the shady area over here. Let's try up there. Let's try way over there. Nope. That doesn't look orange, that looks blue.
Bet you couldn't wait to get your chops around that boy, huh?
Blue salmon. Well, the Yuki's getting a good meal out of all of this. Here we go, back over here. I think this is the most shady spot. I might be using the wrong, I don't know, maybe I'm using the wrong lure. That doesn't look orange.
Bet you couldn't wait to get your chops around that boy,
Another
huh?
violet one, yeah. I think... Nah, he'll be one of those dogs that just eats it until it makes himself sick and then pukes. What? That's a lot of violet salmon. I think we're going to call this a stream for now. We've been going at it over 2.5 hours, and we're trying. And we could sit here. I feel like with fishing, I'm looking for that one particular fish in the lake. Yeah, good luck with that. But anyway, so we've made some good progress in Syberia II. We got out of the monastery, we got out of Romansburg, and now we're trapped by the bear. So, hopefully, you know, possibly Friday, since I'm not working Friday, I may do a stream on Friday, day after Christmas. I may jump on Christmas Day and just say, hey, Merry Christmas. But regardless, stay tuned for more. We'll continue our playthrough of Syberia II. Let's save our game here. And return to the main menu. The Mighty N, thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas if I don't see you or hear from you before tomorrow or the day after. And everyone else who's watching this, if you're watching this around the time it was released, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hopefully you're having a wonderful holidays and not otherwise. Let's go ahead and quit our game. Jumping back to the main cam. So thank you again. This has been Syberia II, episode 196. Remember that like and subscribe button. The whole reason we do this, because we just do it for fun. So until next time, I am Archimedes, signing off.